Hello hoppers and welcome to Medieval Engineers. I have had this literally since the minute it released on Steam. I just have such a busy schedule that now several days later is my first chance to actually make a video on it, so sorry about that. I wish I could go into more detail in the game. My favorite thing, by the way, is flying around and running into trees, forgetting all of the creation and everything you can do with it. But anyway, oh, I thought that one was going to sit still for me. But forgetting all of the goofy stuff, there's actually a lot that oh, there we go. I got one to balance. There's actually a lot you can do in this game. It's really clunky. I'd put it somewhere between, how would I classify this game? I would put, oh, that one's solid. I would put it somewhere between Besiege and Arma and Minecraft. So Arma for how clunky it is, and it's how kind of committed to realism it is. Besiege because of all the the physics and everything, but it's also got some really cool voxel tools to it that I actually end up being just as interesting as the physics in the game itself. So sorry for the interruption there. I got a private message. Anyway, so it looks like I've already got one thing selected here, but I don't really like how big it is. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to this just because it's kind of goofy, especially if we get it really big. So, oh. Let's drag it down there. All right. So what you're seeing here is my ability to use change the voxel landscape of this game and do some really cool stuff. So you can actually just carve out massive areas. Now I haven't done it with trees around before. It's kind of weird that they just stay floating there. And I can change all the different materials and everything. So I can make I can make piles of soil in here if I wanted to, make it really odd looking. It's gonna look kind of bulbous because I picked a really big sphere, but you can do some really cool stuff with it, and some really unusual stuff with it as well. Actually, and you're noticing I'm bumping around a lot. The camera, or not the camera, the control for the creative player while flying is a little here. That's part of the reason the game is so clunky, especially compared to something like Besiege. Besiege modeled itself after well, like a modeling program, where this game has more of a Minecraft mindset, like you're actually in the world, which makes it a little more tedious to actually build stuff. So if you were going to buy one game, I would definitely recommend Besiege over this, especially because Besiege is cheaper and easier to get into and all that. But this one has a lot more potential for creative environments and creation and all that too. So I don't know. I think I would give this one a little bit more time. But anyway, this is really cool. Like the way it's been implemented and everything. I keep almost calling it Space Engineers because you really do feel like you're playing Space Engineers when you play this. It is the same group of people, or the same company at least, that's making both. So the first thing Fluffy and I both realized is that you can make these giant floating orbs that are just adorable and fluffy, and then you can go up and walk on them, and you have just your orb. I love it. But enough with these distractions. Let's search out my my creation that I've made in here so far. Oh, let's turn this back off. So I have actually made something in the game. It took actually much longer than you would think, because physics applies to everything here. So this is my 5-story hotel that I've just completely overshot because, like I said, you have momentum when you're flying around. So doing accurate things is really hard right now. I'm really hoping I don't tear down my building when I run into it. To stop right now. Good. Yeah, so yes, this is my my beautiful little hotel I've made, actually, and it took a long time. It took hours to make, way more than it would have taken in something like Minecraft, because, like I said, there's actual physics involved here. So physics is actually on while you're building, which is part of why I say it's way more frustrating than something like Besiege, because you can be building and you can misclick, and that misclick can cause the whole thing to fall over. So what I ended up doing was saving constantly, and then reverting back to that save if I screwed something up. So that is pretty much all of the hotel. Now, before I tear it down, I wanted to show you the little groundskeeper house I have too, just because I'm kind of worried that something from the hotel will crash over the groundskeeper house. So we've got he can see straight up and nope. All the buttons are really weird in this game. What just happened? I didn't even do that. I think I pushed control. Apparently that also is click. Well, great. Yep. And he's got a little cave just because I might as well just shoot my way past this now. Pew, 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 pew. Fascinating. I actually haven't spent any time making functional things yet, like this catapult. This is something I downloaded from the Steam Workshop and pasted in as a blueprint. But I do kind of want to test it out just to see if I can make it cause damage to my hotel. I know it's really unbalanced right now, but let's see if I can get it to work. So I think I have to attach this to here. Okay. I've got to crank it back. A little whomper jawed the animation. Alright, now the way it acts, it looks like it's going to throw straight down, but I guess I'll try to put something in it and see if I can. So, alright. I think all I have to do is click on this to fire. Let's try it. Well, okay, apparently I attached it. How do I do this? Now it's not pulling back as far, so I'm kind of worried. Maybe I have to place this in free place? No, it's not. It's just not going to hold up on there now. What? Did I break it? Oh, good. Yeah, this is going to work out great. No, no. How do I? Okay, so trebuchet is not exactly gonna work out. No, it's sideways now. Okay, there we go. What? What? Okay. Maybe if I just come over here. Okay, this feels kind of stupid putting it this high above the ground, but if I try to put it any lower, it won't let me. So, yeah, it broke. No. Oh man, stop it. Why? I wish I was a little bit better at the control scheme, but as I said, it's not the most yeah, no, it's not the most intuitive. Okay. Nope. Yep. Okay. Good. Yep. Just turn around. Why? Why can't I set it down? I want. Okay. Gotta get one of these working. Okay, seriously, that broke it too. Alright, well, let's just see if I can get this working at all. Attach that to that, I assume. Make this go all the way down. What is happening? Okay, no. That's what I think of you now. You know what? I'm not going to make any of the functional things today because I'm running low on computer space and I just don't have enough time to build something that will just inevitably blow up on me. Alright, well give me, actually, you know what, give me just a minute and I will attempt to build something that will actually cause this thing to crash down, because at the moment, it's actually pretty stable. Look at that. It's all pretty much in the green. I know that there's one spot of red on the inside, but for the most part, even this thing that's already fallen apart is stable though. So, you know, maybe that's not the biggest of accomplishments, but I tell you, it took forever to build. So, give me just a minute. Let's see if I can actually build something of my own. I thought I'd show a little bit of actually being in the middle of making it. I've made this giant platform just for this tiny little bitty thing, and I'm hoping it'll work, because actually, why is it? It's not even pointing the direction I want it to. I'm gonna have it launch the little tiny pebble version, because I don't think I can even convince it to do anymore. And if it doesn't work, then I'm gonna call it there for now. Oh, look at that. Okay. It's actually pulled back this time. Okay. Okay, it's in there. And I knocked it out. God, come on. Oh my goodness. Stay and clear away from it. And fire! Wow! Oh! Jeez, that shot so much faster than I thought it would. Okay, here we go. Yeah. This is working well. I should really add some more supports in this thing, but it's actually functioning now. Oh, yes. Excellent. Okay. Come back. Really? You did so much better a minute ago. I'm trying to use my own body weight to help it along. What happens if I just launch it now? You can't really do it. There we go. Okay, now it's letting me pull it back a bit further again. All right, here we go. Try this again. It held it. Okay. Wow, I've been dropping so much I've broken the ground underneath me. This may be the final shot I get out of this thing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roboteers, activate. Oh! Whoa! Yes! Okay. Let's do it again. Come on. No. Come on. There we go. And oh, yeah. Oh. Oh. No. Oh man. I broke it completely now. Alright, well, in that case, I really do want to show off what this game can actually do if you're supposedly doing it right. I'm going to turn on this guy. This should give me quite a bit more steam and oomph to just lob stuff at my house. And look at that! Oh my gosh, look at the destruction. This is so satisfying to destroy. Like it was interesting to build. It was frustrating, and you know, I felt accomplished when I finished it. But knocking it. Oh, look at that! I can actually turn on my thing to see what is the weakest part of it right now. So it looks like the weakest part is over here somewhere. Eventually I will be able to fly over there. There we go. And if I wanted to, I could actually go down here and start eating away at the foundation, which would make everything above it weaker. Because it actually does model it that way. So if I just kind of go around here, let's turn that back off. Oh my god, look at that. It's the dynamic physics are just so beautiful. Look, there goes some of the peasant beds are still locked together because their physics are a little bit wonky. Pew! Pew! Oh my gosh, here we go. Let's launch a bit more. That guy always changes color when his physics activate. I'm not really sure what's up with that. Oh gosh, it's so beautiful. I did make this a little bit stronger than I meant to though, because I spent so much time on it. I actually got it really kind of sturdy. You see some of these pieces are just flinging off. Other things are just ridiculously easy, like that little house down there that wasn't supposed to come apart to break up. And here's some of the issues I was talking about. We've got like our floating chairs and everything. Sometimes you end up with pieces that don't seem to be realistically attached, like they haven't updated yet or something. But wow! Oh, it's so beautiful. And we're getting a little bit of the frame rate lag now. Oh, actually, here, let's try that. I'm gonna. Part of this is the recording. It's slowing me down a bit, but I'm gonna fly straight above it and see if we can simulate a very, very intense hailstorm. Starting to see the edge of the maps by there, by the way. All right. All right, I've got to beat them down because for some reason gravity pulls me down faster than it pulls them down. I'm gonna get there eventually. Ow! Oh God, I bounced. And bum 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 bum. Any second now. Here they come. This, I don't know why it's making me think of Star Trek or Jurassic Park and Star Trek are not the same thing. What's happening? They're not even. There we go. There's a bit of physics happening there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is just ridiculously satisfying. I don't know. Maybe it's the amount that it frustrated me building it. It's ridiculously satisfying to break down, though. Tear down these walls. Yeah, so in any case, I know this was kind of turned into a short video today. I do have some more coming out soon. I have been actually playing The Forest, like I mentioned like a month or two ago. I have actually gotten around to it now, and it is ridiculously good, like vastly better than I expected it to be. Actually much more compelling to play, just to build in and everything, than this one, probably because it has the survival in it. This one is still just creative mode, so there's not the extra challenge of dealing with, you know, naked cannibal zombie mutant things. Oh gosh, that one I don't even know how to. I have a lot of younger viewers on my channel. I'm not even sure how to get that one uploaded actually. But I keep saying in any case a lot lately. I'm not really sure why. But in any case, I hope that you enjoyed this video, hoppers. Please like, favorite, subscribe, and all of that stuff. And leave a comment down below to enter to win this game. I hope that you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time. Hasta Ventana. And to the rabbit hole. Overshot. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Behold, your galactic overlord, Adahop. Even the gods praise him. I'm a tool bag. I'll see you next time. Save if I screwed something up. So this is the inside of the hotel. We're on the first floor, and I've got all my little rooms here. See, this is a peasant room. It's very crowded with the triple bunk beds, and so all these little peasant rooms down here. Some of them aren't so bad. I mean, they've got a nice view and everything out the window. If we could get over there, probably not. This is the kitchen with lots of barrels of stuff and, you know, an empty countertop. There's not a lot of props in the game yet. You've seen the entire menu of them. Here's the patio that wraps all the way around. You'll see why he's there in a second. If I go over here, this is the cafeteria. Some of the chairs I've noticed kind of have deleted themselves, but oh well. We can see all through this. By the way, this entire map is currently live on the Steam Workshop. So if you get this game, oh yes, if you get this game, if you do buy this game, you can download the thing from the Steam Workshop. I'm also giving away 2 copies of this game, so go ahead and leave a comment down below if you want to enter to win it. Yeah, so we're on our less not so much commoner rooms as the you know, like the richer people's rooms. Some of them even have you know, the lofted ceiling and everything. So they're very nice. We're coming up on the room for our guest of honor. So right up at the top of the foyer is this room. Oh, look how beautiful it is. And we also have the creepy king statue staring over you constantly. Yes. And if I keep going down this hallway, we're going to end up on the 3rd level, which is this one. So there's the 1st floor, 2nd floor, 3rd floor, 4th floor, and we have a cellar that I'll be showing you in a second too. I wanted to show you the entire inside of it before I blow this entire thing up. So we've got all of these nice little rooms here. That's the owner's room. These are some storage rooms for all sorts of stuff. Lots of things end up floating. All the props end up floating a lot. Which is kind of a problem for the destruction physics at the moment, because everything just ends up being held up by floating chairs and stuff. It's really weird. And then we've got the penthouse right here. And of course a big empty room for future expansion. So I'm going to fly out of the balcony. Yeah. And jump down here to go look at my cellar so you can see how you might actually use... there's no strafing when you're sprinting. It's really frustrating for moving around. It's a very clunky game. I actually kind of think that Space Engineers is pretty clunky too. I do have it. I've never made a video on it because I honestly got a little bit frustrated playing it because there was just too much kind of contrived stuff in it. Doesn't feel quite so much that way with this game yet, but maybe it'll end up being that way too. I'm not really sure. And the way you build it, you can get some pretty cool stuff done. So that is pretty much all of the hotel. Now, before I tear it down, I want to